Hello, my name is King Sasagawa. I'm going to talk about John Lennon and his life. Let's go. First, introduction of John Lennon. Have you ever heard his name? He is the most important person in music history. And he was born in Liverpool in 1940, and he was died in New York in 1980. He only lived for 14 years. I think it is so short, but he left many legacy. He was the member of the Beatles, and he was a songwriter and guitarist and vocalist in Beatles. After quit the Beatles, he was the peace activist with Yoko. This is introduction of John Lennon. Next, I'm gonna talk about his inspiration. His inspiration was Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley was the most important singer in history. He was introduced to rock and roll by Elvis Presley when he was 16 years old. And he said before Elvis there was nothing. So his inspiration was Elvis Presley. Next, the Beatles. I said he was the member of the Beatles, but he was the leader of them. The Beatles was the most greatest artist in history. They left many popular and great songs. So they are most important artists in music history. So yes. Next, peace activity. After he quitted the Beatles, he married with Yoko. This picture is kind of his activities. The war is over. So I'm gonna talk about the detail. In 1969, as the Vietnam War raged, John and Yoko thought the marriage would be a huge peace event. And John and Yoko decided to use the publicity to promote world peace. This peace event was called Let's In. And this photo is the scene of the Let's In. The catchphrase was, "The war is over if you want it." This activity is awarded by many people. So next, shooting. He was shot by Mark David Chapman. This is tragedy. This happened was in New York. This tragedy spread all over the world. Many people made sad this happen. Next is a statistic one. I asked the classmates. I asked the classmate, "Do you know John Lennon?" this is answer. The surprisingly 100 of respondents say answered yes. This fact is really surprising. Next is I asked, have you ever heard his song? The majority of the respondents have listened to his song. He left many great and popular songs. So this fact shows this is reference